like to know exactly where the students are in May, not just in terms of what words I've taught during the year, because I have that for my lesson plans, but where they actually are in terms of knowing those words. And I do that by using the curriculum guide and making notes. So for example, if I went through lessons level 6, foundational level 6 with one of my classes, I'll pull out the curriculum guide that happens to be listed on page 50, all the words from levels 1 through 6. And I'll put notes next to it, maybe put a check mark next to any of those words, which students know really well. They've internalized them. I'm pretty confident that in the fall, it will come back to them very easily, or they'll just remember it from the summer. Then I put another notation, maybe a dash next to words that I've taught this year, but the students aren't finding quite as easy. It might be newer words they just learned, or words that they just have more difficulty keeping fresh in their minds throughout the year. And then other words I didn't teach at all in those units for various reasons, and I'll leave those blank. So I'll know exactly where the kids are coming in the fall, what I can review very, very quickly, first week or two, and what I may need to either reintroduce or spend more time on in the fall to bring it back so they're fresh in their minds. And I can do that with other units too. So for example, if I've taught any holidays during the year for a particular class, I can go to the curriculum guide starting on page 144, and it has all the holiday words from all the units. I certainly haven't taught all of them to any of my groups, but any that I've taught that the students know well, I'll put a check mark next to. Any that I taught, but they probably don't have as fresh in their minds and as easy to a way to respond to them, I'll put a dash next to. And the ones I didn't teach, I'll just leave blank. And this is tremendously helpful in the fall for me because I know exactly where the students are starting. And if I'm not going to be teaching that particular group next year, it's really helpful to the teacher who will be, because I don't just say to them, I went through foundational level 6, but I can tell them I went through foundational level 6. These are the words students know really well. These are the words they're still struggling with.